Hello and welcome to Crafting with You. In today's video, I have an amazing gift giving idea for your friends and family. It is a lemon and ginger syrup. This syrup is great served as a hot tea or a refreshing spritzer. Either way works and either way is delicious. We all know lemons and ginger are really good for us, so they melt together in this recipe very well. Once you put these in the jar, your concoction in the jar, you can add these cute little tags like I did. And if you like my tag, I put a download link in the description box. But if you like to use your own tag, that's totally fine too. You just get a bit of twine or a jute rope and you tie it around the top. So if you'd like to make this syrup, please follow along with me. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is sterilize our jars. And I like to start with a pot of cold water. Put about an inch of water in. Place your bottles in upside down so the opening should be facing downwards. Put your lids in. Don't forget the lids. Turn on the heat and gradually bring up the temperature inside the jars. After a while, it's going to start to boil. And after about 5 minutes of active boiling, you're going to remove your jars and your lids. Please ensure that you're using heat-safe gloves because the bottles and jars will be very, very hot. I'm using my hot pink dishwashing gloves because they're really good at insulating my hands against heat. So make sure that your jars or bottles are completely dry before you start using them to store your syrup. The recipe is actually a ratio, and that way you can make as much or as little you like. We're going to first start with the lemons, and you can of course use as many lemons as you like. I'm using Meyer lemons today, and as you can see here, my mom's neighbor gave me a whole bag full of. And then next, the ginger root is going to be 30% of the weight of your lemons, so you got to do some math here, right? And for your sweetener, honey or sugar, I like to use a combination of both. Whatever you use, it's going to be 75% of the weight of the ginger plus the lemons. And as a side note, the weight of your gingers and lemon is going to be after you slice everything. So make sure you calculate it that way. We're going to start with a 4-step lemon cleaning process. And this is because the lemons need to be super clean before you make them in your syrup so you don't grow any mold. First step is a baking soda wash with a soak. Next step is a coarse salt wash, followed by a little bit of a scrub down, and then ending with a hot water bath. So since my lemons were picked from trees, I'm going to do one little pre-wash just to get most of the dirt off. So it's just a really, really quick rinse. Now we're going to start with our baking soda, 2 to 3 tablespoons sprinkled over the lemons, and then you're going to rub each lemon so the baking soda coats each one. After you're done with that, you're going to fill your bowl with water and then, let it soak in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. And that'll give the time for the baking soda to do its magic and do a little more cleaning for your lemons. After you're done with that, you're going to drain the water and then put in 2 to 3 tablespoons of coarse salt. Now with the salt, you're going to rub the entire surface of the lemon. I'm using my hot pink gloves again because it's coarse salt, so it's a little hard on your hands after a while. So when you're done with that, give it another quick rinse, no soaking this time. And then when you're done with that, we're going to use a little scrubber and then scrub each lemon to ensure that any residual baking soda or salt is completely removed from the lemon. I had a lot of lemons I was doing, so I was getting kind of tired. So intermittently, I'd have to take a rest like this. And then I get back to scrubbing. So when you're done with that, you're going to do another quick rinse. And then we're going to move on to the hot water bath. Now to finish up everything, you're going to have some hot water in a pot. And you're going to roll the lemons around for about 10 seconds each. And then we're going to put them into a cool water bath. And after that is done, we're going to dry each of the lemons off. So now it's completely clean. Look how clean and beautiful the surface of my lemon looks. It's really, really great. So now we're going to get into actually cutting up the lemons and all the ginger root. So first take the ends off each of the lemons, and I'm just going to tell you now, I'm not a cooking channel, right? So my knife skills are just average, so excuse my knife skills. But you're going to make thin cuts for each of the lemons. So here I'm doing that. And then when you're done cutting each lemon, you're going to have to remove the seeds. If the seeds are left inside the syrup, they can cause it to taste very bitter over time. So make sure that the lemons are picked out. You're going to do, make sure that you look at both the front and back side of each slice, because since you're cutting up the lemons, there's little pieces on each side. You know what? Afterwards, you might not catch every single seed, but that's okay. During each of the different steps before actually you place your concoction in the jar, you can always pick out the seeds as you go. Your ginger root, you're going to peel and then slice into really thin slices also. And remember, the ginger root is going to be 30% of the weight of your sliced lemons. When you're all done, place everything in a bowl together. There goes my ginger root slices. And then we're going to add our sweetener. I like to do a combination of both sugar and honey, so I do half and half. So there's my honey. I got really tired of how slowly it was coming out, took out the cap, and I just started pouring. Once that's all done, I just get 2 spatulas and I start mixing this together. I guess you could put a glove on and use your hands, but it gets kind of messy, so I just like to use spatulas. It doesn't seem like it's mixing very well in the beginning, but after about a minute, the juices will start to release from the lemons and it'll come together very well, just like you see here. Once you're done mixing, we're gonna let this sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes for it to just kind of come together. So you'll see here, after 30 minutes, it looks like this. A lot of juice has released from the lemons, and we're gonna start placing everything into our jars. So go ahead and start placing lemon slices plus ginger slices, just kind of alternate them. And when you get to the halfway point of your jar, you're going to start ladling in some of the syrup until it reaches the halfway point of the jar also. Once that's done, just keep layering in the lemon and the ginger slices. And when you get to the top, you're going to top off with more syrup. Next, you're going to place your lid on when you're done with that, and you're pretty much finished with this. We're going to let it sit at room temperature for 1 day, and then in the refrigerator for 2 days, and you'll be ready to consume. So here are my jars all finished with their little tags on. I got 3 jars out of this, plus a little bit of syrup left over. To have this after your 3rd day, we're going to put some lemon slices and ginger slices into a cup. Add a few tablespoons of syrup. I like 3 or 4 is good for me. And then we're going to add our hot water. You're going to give it a little mix after the hot water is poured. And then you can enjoy your nice hot lemon ginger syrup tea on a very cool day like it's been lately. If you want a refreshing option, put some lemon slices and ginger slices into a cup and add your syrup. Again, 3 to 4 tablespoons. You can always add more or less depending on how strong you want the taste. I like to use mineral water. Pour it in. You add some ice cubes. And then you're going to give it a little bit of a mix, and then you're ready to enjoy. This is such a cool, refreshing drink, even in the summer. So here you go. Here is your hot and cold drink options. As always, I thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already, and I'll see you next time on Crafting with You.